up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are new to the channel, I am your host, as always, Rashid White. All right, let's get into it. There's a lot of trash NBA content on here on YouTube. And the main one, I would say number one, worse than, like, let's say Nick Wright, is Dreamerspro. Carlton. Man, I keep getting this confused over here. Charleston. Okay, yeah, Charleston from Dreamerspro is just talking a lot of nonsense about Ben Simmons. And again, I'm really getting sick and tired of this over here. Now, I want to know with a lot of people, is this personal or is this Ben Simmons a bad player? If you're a bad player, like he actually says in this video, you're not a 3-time All-Star, okay? Bad players don't make 3-time All-Star teams. But let's get into what he actually has to say over here. Let's hear more of the stumbling, bumbling, mumbling idiot over here, man. This dude is one of the most moronic people I ever met in my life. And let me be nice over here.
Here it says it appears Ben Simmons will play for a new franchise in the upcoming 2023-2024 season. Per the Miami Heat insider Greg, the Brooklyn Nets could be the third team that would send Damian Lillard to the Heat in what will surely go down as a blockbuster trade this summer. NBA Central, the Nets are looking to ship out Ben Simmons in a 3-team deal involving the Brooklyn Nets, Miami, and Portland. The Nets indeed enter the new deal and manage to help the Heat land Lillard. It may come with the play of sending Ben Simmons to a different team. The guard has 2 years remaining on his $177 million deal. Earlier, NBA insider Brian Windhorst called it the worst contract ever in the league.
All right, how is it the worst contract ever? And the man made 3 All-Star teams. It's not like he didn't go to any kind of they didn't make a playoff run. There's a lot of factors in when it actually comes to winning a championship. Ben Simmons, you could say, yeah, right, he had his struggles in the playoffs, but it wasn't entirely his fault. And it's not like he fell off the face of the earth and he wasn't hurt. If he wasn't hurt, then I would say yes. It is probably one of the worst contracts. I wouldn't say ever. There's other players in the NBA in its history that actually got signed in general, that didn't even make the NBA. I remember when I was like 18, 19 years old when Yinka Dare was introduced to the New Jersey Nets. I actually met him in person. He was hyped up to be the next great center, and what happened to him? That's a bad signing over there. You saying the worst contract in NBA history? You know how many people that actually sign contracts and then a year later they're out of the league? Not because of injury or anything like that. Marshawn Brooks was another one. Terrence Williams was, another one. Mikey Moore actually had a good productive career. But there's a lot of actual players that actually sign contracts. Boki Nakbar. I'm just trying to think of a lot of players that actually signed contracts and then was out of the NBA. So what the hell are you talking about? This is what I'm actually saying over here, man. This dude does not know what the hell he's even talking about. He said the worst contract. Let me hear that again. The worst contract in NBA history? Really?
With the play of sending Ben Simmons to a different team. The guard has 2 years remaining on his $177.
Yeah, the worst contract ever in the league. And then Dreamerspro over here, Charles is actually buying this. He doesn't even like
$1 million deal. Earlier, NBA insider Brian Windhorst called it the worst contract ever in the league. It goes on to say, no one is saying that the Nets had a great option, Windhorst said on ESPN NBA cross court. But when you look at his contract, Ben Simmons owed nearly $80 million over the next 2 years and hasn't been able to finish the season or last this season. His future is completely undecided, and he recently broke up with his agent. That's what Brian Windhorst had to say. So the question then becomes, why is he saying that this is the worst contract in the NBA or ever? Why is he saying that? Well, it's simple. Number one, you got to look at the dollars committed. And some people say, well, why are we looking at that? Well, the reason Ben Simmons made all that money at that time was based off of the trajectory that he was on. We then have to ask the question, after you looked at these numbers, his numbers over the last few seasons, has Ben Simmons been improving? Well, the answer is absolutely not. He's not been improving. Let me give you guys another fun fact. Ben Simmons has only made 5 3-point shots since he's been in the NBA. So in 5 years, Ben Simmons has made five 3-pointers.
This is what I'm saying in terms of trash NBA content. Yes, he can actually work on his threes. We've seen him in other pickup games and practice actually making threes. But let me ask you something over here. Why in the hell does a 6'11" player needs to actually shoot against smaller 6'2", 6'3" guys? Please explain that one to me, Charles. Since you claim you know basketball and everything. This man actually played track and field. I mean, that was his sport. And don't come lying over here actually saying, oh, I never said I actually played track and field, because I can go back to the video that actually said you did. You're a track and field guy. And he's actually talking basketball. He's talking hoops. He never played before. Oh my gosh, man. So again, probably, more than likely, what actually happened was Ben Simmons is strong, is tall. He doesn't really need to shoot against smaller, weaker players. Now, players like, let's say, if Giannis is actually guarding Ben, yes, Ben Simmons actually has to shoot. If Joel Embiid was, let's say, at the rim and Ben, wanted to go to the rim, let's say, for a layup, or dunk, it's just actually best for him to actually shoot the basketball right there. But you talking about 6'2" guys, 6'3" guys, 6'4" guys, and he's down there 7 feet, and he's 240 pounds, he's strong. He could just pretty much overpower those guys. Listen, guys, everybody does not have a dazzling handle like Kyrie Irving or Devin Booker. Ben Simmons as a point guard. Now, the definition of a point guard is to actually get your teammates involved first and then score second, okay? Then look for your own, secondary. All right, so we actually got a new sponsor for the show. This company actually sells high quality it's cell phone cases. I mean, this is it right here. The name of the company is called SportsLink, and you actually can see on Amazon they have a 4.3 rating. Amazon and all this stuff over here is verified purchases. One of the reasons why I actually got into Amazon, because I actually wanted to see what other people, let them be the test dummies and everything, And so far from the people's actual reviews, they haven't steered me wrong yet when in terms of actually shopping out products. So yes, this company over here, SportsLink, they actually sell high quality iPhone cases, waterproof. So you definitely want to keep your phone in excellent condition just in case you actually want to trade up. Matter of fact, I was actually in I just traded up and got me a new phone, and they checked for damages or anything, and there was other people in there in the store that was trying to trade their phone to get like a $800-900 credit for a new phone, and they had damage, a cracked screen. So definitely protect your phone. Check this company out, SportsLink, and then I'll put the actual description. The link in the description for a 20% discount off this actual case right here. Any kind of they have different type of variations for iPhone cases. So definitely check this company out. The SportsLink link will actually be in the description to get you a 20% discount on this high quality case right here. All right, let's get back into the actual video here.
In 5 years. But of course, you have the folks out there that will tell you, no, it's not Ben Simmons' fault, it's this guy's fault, it's that guy's fault. I was even listening to Nick Wright the other day, and he doesn't believe that Ben Simmons will be in the league past next year. What team is going to pick him up?
Why would they pick him up? Explain to me why they won't pick him up. He was a plus 40 in terms of the plus minus numbers. Why would another team pick him up? And then he claims to hate Nick Wright, that Nick Wright is probably one of the worst. I don't know if you call him a journalist, a talk show host, but he's probably one of the worst out here. And then he's actually quoting Nick Wright. Dude, I mean, really. Listen, man, Ben Simmons doesn't really actually have to shoot. against smaller, inferior players. Can he work on his free throw shooting? Yes. Can he work on his regular jump shooting? Yes. They got to look at the mechanics of his jump shot. It looks like it's off when he actually shoots. His hand is actually more like going like this way. It's not straight. You actually got to look at the mechanics of that jump shot. But Ben Simmons will actually be fine. I mean, he's a pass first point guard. They're talking about trading him. I don't know why they would trade him. I mean, nobody can really give me real reasons why he was injured. It's not like he just fell off the map or anything like that. He had a back injury, and it takes time for you to actually trust your body in terms of actually just seeing if it will actually take the abuse. I mean, like I said, Ben Simmons fell on his back. You know, that can re-aggravate the back injury. So he needs to actually make sure he can actually trust his body and make sure he can actually just go out there and play without actually having to worry about it. These guys, at the end of the day, I keep saying this, they are human beings. You know, a lot of these guys are probably thinking about a post-NBA career. It's not like they're playing basketball at 60-something years old. You know, they want to be able to walk properly and just have a regular, normal life like you and I would. You know, so I don't know what's up with people, especially Charles over here. When it comes to Ben Simmons, you know, he hasn't done anything to him. You know, in terms of his game, he's actually fine. Yeah, I mean, he's a high IQ basketball player. If you actually just really kind of study the game like I did extensively, you would understand that. And stop listening to clowns like this. And this is for his audience. Stop listening to clowns like this. This guy is a total clown. That's why you actually see it on the actual thumbnail there that he is a total clown. All right, a total clown. And all right, like and comment, certainly subscribe, and share the video. And when you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.